What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Today we're talking about AI. So we haven't chatted about AI too much since we went down the big rabbit hole of that topic probably about 12 months ago. We've refined how we're using it. That scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. I tried to hold that for so long.
I don't know why it made me jump.
I tried to hold that for so long.
Yeah,
bro.
Jason doesn't cough through the episode. You'll be fine. So yeah, we're just unpacking how we're using it now. We both have that app open as soon as we open our computers. And Jason that basically has it as best friend at this point also. So check in. I actually run through my exact content prompt that I'm using every single week to produce all of our content. And if you're here, that probably suggests that you think our content is okay. So that's probably a good place for you to start as well. If you want my entire content prompt ready to go, downloaded into your Google Drive to give to your AI to adjust and then be able to make your own content to the standard that we do, all you have to do is book a planning call. Also in the planning call, I'll have a look at your business, find out what's working, what's not, and identify the biggest problem that would make the biggest difference in your business if you fixed it, and I'll show you how to solve it in the call. If I do a good enough job, then I will suggest that you come and join us with Standout PT, our primary coaching program. If you don't get any value out of it, you can just leave, which is fine. I'll still be okay. For now, like, share, subscribe, do something, engage with the episode, and we will see you on the other side. Where are you on bad timing?
Just like trying to breathe. Like I was puffed then because I'm not fit then. Sorry.
You were pretty athletic down the hallway then.
Yeah.
In the
I was catching my breath then.
gait cycle functionality.
Yeah. Trying to get my resting heart rate down, because it's so high. Doing cardio.
Cardio,
God
5 steps.
God damn you, Hume.
Between the bathroom and here. Have you booked any future holidays?
Nah, we'll go back to WA over New Year's again though.
Yeah,
really
sick.
enjoy that. Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm just like, I have like two frames of mind. There's like tight ass Jason, and then there's Jason doesn't give a fuck.
I know.
And when it's real far away, the holiday, I'm fucking tight ass. Like, it's this much per night.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. I'm not paying that. And then it can get to like 3 weeks before, and I'll be like, whatever. And it could be like 30% more, the trip.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I was trying to plan our holiday, and we want to stay on Rottnest Island this time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to stay there over New Year's, bro. Like, even the shittest room's going to be like $800 a night minimum,
Yeah.
So I'm like, this place sucks. I'm like, I just came from a two-bedroom villa in Bali. Like, we didn't even need 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
We just booked it because we could.
Yeah.
Steph's like,
could dry my clothes in there.
yeah, Steph's like, do you want to have 2 bedrooms? I'm like, yeah, what if one of us gets sick? Like, I'm still, we kind of still like to separate that, Like, I want to shit myself without you there.
By myself.
Yeah, like, if I need to shit the bed, I want to sleep in my own bed.
Fuck.
So I was like, just in case, I'm like, because the reason we always do this now is because when I got real sick in Thailand, and I got hospitalized.
Yeah.
But then when I came out, I was fucking shitting myself.
Yeah.
Like, we were in my sleep.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah. I won't do
that's
that.
not cool.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when your wife is in
Yeah.
your bed.
Yeah, that's something you want to do all alone.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to sleep with like two towels underneath you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. You know how they say like tequila is not a drink by yourself? It's
Yeah.
a party drink?
Yeah.
Shooting yourself is a solo activity.
Absolutely. But how do we get here? So, I'm like, the holiday, I'm like, I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because I just got back from the holiday. I bought the car before that. I got Steph's anniversary present. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
a bit dry at the moment.
Yeah. There's a lot of outgoings. I had that conversation. So my next trip is Vietnam for work.
Yeah.
The Tam's coming. So it's like there's a resort that's I think it's 1 kilometer from where the event is.
Mm-hmm.
That's like so let me say it this way. It's 30% cheaper.
Yeah.
For the stay. I'm like I should do the right thing. It's company money.
It's too.
We probably should stay there. It's better. And then I was like, I don't want the base room there. So I'm going to get the good room. But then is that shit the Tam stays in the normal room? Like, how do we make all of this work? Like,
He can stay in the shit room and eat his fish heads for dinner, mate.
I'll pay my own, like, out of my own pocket to stay in the good room. But then and then I was like, it's fucking $200 to stay at the better place.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm willing to sanction that.
But like, it's just weird how you can just get in but it's so big. The difference is so big, but it's like, it's not.
Yeah, I'm the worst. When it gets to right at the eve of anything, I'll just be like, no worries. Like when we changed our holiday last year when we didn't want to go to Townsville anymore because it was a cyclone.
Yep.
So basically just lost everything we'd paid up until that point, which was about $3,000.
Yep.
And then I was just like, no, we'll just go because we paid for it. And I'm like, nah. So then I paid like $5,000 to fly and stay. And we paid, and then I wasn't happy with the room, so I was like, "This room's shit. We're not staying here."
Yeah.
So then we upgraded our room to the next hotel, and got back, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this trip cost fucking thousands."
Yeah.
But yeah, because it was so last minute, I just didn't care.
Yeah.
But if I booked a trip like that about 3 months out, I'd be like, "There's no fucking way we're going."
I did that in Switzerland. We drove to this. Dad's got a like timeshare, but resorts.
Yeah.
So 40 hours travel to get from Australia.
Was this the empty ski resort?
Yeah, bro. To a fucking ski resort in like spring, so it was empty. But like got there, sat on the bed and was like, oh no.
Yeah.
What? No air conditioning. Went into the shower. The shower like fell off. The sink wasn't connected. Sat on the couch and I was like, this is bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get dinner and then we'll deal with it. And then it was like, hates locals, hates tourists, rude to guests, blah, 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 like at the pub at the top. And it was the sketchiest fucking road I've ever driven on to get to the top of this mountain. And it was 25 minutes to get to the bottom, and the restaurant's closed in 30 minutes. And we were just like,
it's no for me, dog.
It's time to go.
Nah.
Drove back to a town that we stopped in. Again, would never have. It's way too nice. It's way too expensive. We're not, like, we can't. Last minute, let's fucking do it because we're not staying here.
We fucking can. I've moved hotels so many times on a trip.
Yeah, I never have, except for that.
I've roughed it enough as a kid.
Yeah,
I'm just like, nah, I don't have it anymore. I don't know how many times I've just walked into a place and I look at Steph and I'm like, we're not staying here. It's precious as, and I get it.
That puts so much more pressure on anything they ever book in the future for us ever again.
Oh, it'll be different. I've got better tolerance.
When it's for work, you care a lot less.
Because it's like not a holiday.
Yeah.
Where like if I go with Steph, I'm like, you know, it's hard because when you go for a holiday, you want it to be better than your own home, and like I got a really nice house.
Yeah.
But there's just a level of like roughing it that I'm just not willing to do anymore.
Yeah.
So there's been a couple of times in the last couple of years where I'm just like, we're not staying here, and I'm like, so like it's not. I'm not bossing her around, but I'm just like sort it out.
Make this go.
I'm like, you're the type A organizer. I'm like, fucking get it done, bro.
Yeah.
So I remember one day we went out. She's like, we'll just go out to the winery, and then we'll come back and everything's sorted. So come back to the winery, everything's fucking sorted. Just
magic.
She's like, we're staying here. She's like, we just got to grab our shit and go there. And I'm like, you're the fucking best, bro.
Yeah. That's unreal.
You can have whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to go out to Tam. We haven't done this.
Yeah, I'm Debo. I can't come again, but you know.
Yeah, I'm obviously
contest prep coach life. You know.
Very sad that you won't be with me.
Yeah.
What do you think etiquette is? Because I had a look at premium economy.
Yeah.
What do you think etiquette is if we get to the gate and I'm like, I'm going in? You're flying by yourself.
Mate. I couldn't give. I would do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'd leave you. When it comes to flying,
yeah,
I will ditch anyone. I hate it. I hate
the
it.
Worst.
Yeah.
When my client took me to France.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm a go off here.
So they had business, which is fine. Yeah,
that's
right?
the best.
Like, I'm going for free. I'll shut the fuck up.
I'll sleep in the fucking overhead lockers.
I said, he's like, oh, so like you obviously just, what's your plan? You're just going to sleep and stuff? I'm like, dude, I can't. If this shoulder isn't above the top of my head, I can't sleep. Right. Like, it just doesn't Even like becoming a dad, like it happens every now and then.
Yeah.
Like you just something happens in your head that you become. It's easier to sleep. I think it's called being tired.
It's called
all the
exhaustion.
time.
It's called exhaustion, bro.
But I just said it as a comment. It wasn't like.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a complaint. It was just a fact.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna sleep and
So
not sleep.
He's like, oh, well, I'll suss it out. We get to the counter. He's like, is there any like business upgrades for this flight? It's like, yeah, it's $8,000. And he just looks at me. He's like, I love you, bro, but
Not that much.
not that much.
Yeah.
Like, I agree.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will sleep next to the 70-year-old lady that gave me a heart attack because I thought she was actually dead when
You
I woke
don't
up.
want to have that curse in your early 20s. You know, it's like driving a nice car and then you have to go back to your car. Like, I feel like a business flight at that age.
It would have wrecked me.
Yeah, because you'd be like, fuck.
That was
Now-
my first, like, Northern Hemisphere trip. too.
Yeah, because you'd have to, like, oh, now I'm cattle class with all these plebs again.
Yeah. I felt like that anyway. Like, after that trip, I was like, this sucks, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Topic of today is AI, and we went fucking hard on AI content a while ago, and we just stopped talking about it. I assume, because you're the same as me, how do you feel about AI now?
I feel like
Are we doomed? Are we
I think
all good?
Look, someone in the space could probably correct me, but I feel like we've fallen off a cliff a little bit momentum-wise.
Slowed down a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like there was a time when it was just like, it's coming and we're all going to lose our jobs and we have 6 months and, you know, whatever. That I feel like the reality of that kicked in and the refining it, regulating it, all that kind of stuff, security, everything's kind of just been like, hey, what if? So it's probably slowed things down a little bit. So now I'm not using it as much innovatively. And I feel like most businesses are kind of consolidating it to see how it effectively fits within their current business to a point where they can use it, but not lose I'll call it personal touch because I don't know what else to describe it as.
Yeah.
That the business is still supposed to have.
Yeah.
Because let's take the content, for example. We could spot, like we were using the captions and we were doing the emojis and all that shit before everyone.
Yeah.
Because we were like first wave adopters.
Yeah.
And then now you see it and you're just like, bro, you literally just like copied whatever.
Yeah.
And pasted it over. And it's like you've lost the personal touch of your own business. So I think everyone's now trying to find a way where you can use AI to streamline a lot of things, but not lose the essence, if that's the term, in your current business.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's probably some things that are being utilized that, you know, maybe I'm not aware of. And they could streamline things even further. But I feel like we're kind of that's kind of where everything is right now.
I feel like I got into a stage where learning the next iteration or next skill that it could do took more time than just doing the fucking thing.
Well,
we kept doing shit to make things more efficient, but I spent so much time trying to make things more efficient that it took more time to do the thing.
Yeah, and we spoke about in the last podcast, just like, you know, you can have this learning bias and keep making shit. So with AI, you can still do the same thing. You can make a bunch of shit, but it just never actually makes it to like a full application within your business.
Yeah.
I found I was like, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I can make that. And I'm like, how many of these things do people actually fucking need?
Yeah.
And is that actually going to help serve the client, get better results, and fucking move the business in the direction you want? No.
Yeah.
No for all of them. Or maybe yes for one of them. And it's like, okay, cool. Do you need that right now? No. Still getting good results. Still, you know, we need to push the business like scalability wise. Like, okay, let's not fucking do all this stuff. So there's probably a lot of that. Like some of the conversations I'm having with people, I'm like, everybody's doing that. You know, like I'm making this thing and I'm like, yeah, because everyone can do that now.
Yeah.
So it's like how many people are wasting their time trying to make the next thing that they think is going to take, like that they can sell or they can scale. And I'm like, everyone's doing that, man. Like just stop hiding behind the work. Go and fucking talk to people and make sales. Like, you know what I mean?
So true.
Yeah, I know it is because it's like I did that. I did the millennial version of that was making fucking spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Like I've done it, man.
Yeah.
Made all the shit. I've procrastinated as much. I've done Canva. I've done it all. It's like, cool. You still need clients, man.
Just make better content.
Make better content, fucking make more sales.
So, go society first. Are you worried about the future, or now are you like, no, I think it'll all just integrate and things will be okay?
I think I've been trying my best to manage my emotions, as everybody knows. And I haven't been trying to dip into the world as doomed content. The only time I have is the privacy and security implications of AI, and I still think there's a bit there.
Yeah.
So I think if you take that out, which is obviously a big one, I think in terms of industry, you know, like, are we going to all lose our jobs and shit? I think that's going to create as many jobs as it probably kills.
Yep.
So I don't think we're too worried about that. I just think if you're in an industry where you know your numbers up, like either become more valuable or like it's like when the gold rush came, go make the shovels or go learn how to dig.
Yep.
Like you got two options, you know?
Yep.
So it's like kind of that mentality. So yeah, that's where I sit with it.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be such a rapid... I'm not into the content, but I'm into watching how it's affecting our business. And then if I extrapolate that to everyone, to the world, it's going to be the fastest technological change we've ever seen.
Yeah. It'll go in rapid spurts too.
And I think it will fiscally change human behavior.
Yeah. We probably undervalue how much we use it now, just how much more work we can do and how much faster things can get done. And I reckon we also undervalue how little other people use it compared to us.
Yeah.
So that everything I'm saying here is probably like in a slightly jaded or slightly kind of naive way.
Do you ever have it not open? Like it's open 100%
I
of the
use
time on
it.
my desktop.
I have 3 different learning models that I lean on for 3 different applications, and I use it every day.
Yeah. So I open my computer, I open Drive, and I open AI.
Yeah. I use it on my phone.
Before I do anything.
I use ChatGPT outside of Spotify and Instagram is the most used app on my phone. Like I'll just lie there and just start having conversations with it.
As a thinking apparatus?
Yeah, so I'll just brainstorm. So I could be lying on the couch.
Yeah.
And maybe just listening to a podcast or watching like bodybuilding stuff. And I'm like, you know, someone will say something and then I'll just be like, act as a exercise expert and who understands pharmacology and blah, blah, blah. And I'll just have a conversation with it.
Yep.
About a concept.
Yeah.
Or a business or whatever, you know, and then I'll just turn it off.
Yeah.
And then I'll think about something else, and then we could be at the shops, man. I'm like, fucking, you know, have this conversation. Yeah, I could be in Seed. Steph's walking around like looking for shit. Is this nice? I'm like, yeah, it's good. I'm just fucking talking to ChatGPT.
So Jason's going to be the first to get a robot to be his friend.
100%. 100%. I'm in. I'm already looking for an au pair, even though I don't need one.
For your dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for my dog. French, 21. Eats and fitness.
Fuck. I don't know where to go from there. What I have seen, there's a perfect storm happening at the moment with low confidence in the market. Low confidence has created a demand for trust. AI has accelerated people's ability to produce anything. So we're now seeing heightened levels of production that has raised the bar. A new client come on the other week. It was like, oh, I'm like, how often you post? She's like 3 times a week. I'm like, bruh, double it overnight.
Enough,
sorry. Like,
yeah,
I'd love to tell you that it's okay. It's not. I wish it was.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I actually had a conversation with a client, and I just in the back of my head, I was almost like, and I want to ask you what your thoughts are here. She was like, I could post 3 times a week. That in the back of my mind, I was almost like, then just don't.
Wait, say that again.
She was like, I could post 3 times a week, and that would be like, I know I could commit to doing that.
Yeah.
My first thought was actually, then don't.
Don't post at all.
Just focus on your face-to-face business.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because you're just like putting energy into something you're probably not going to get that much out of.
Yeah. It's just...
Like, what energy could you put? Like, how much of those 3 posts could in energy could you put in your face-to-face business, and how much further could that get you?
So
That's the question.
We ended up committing to it because her face-to-face is sold out.
That's fair.
So I was like, cool.
Good stepping stone, yeah.
We're going to document your outcomes with your clients, and you're going to make one piece of content as like a learning experience to build you up and to be able to do it. But I'm not sitting here expecting we're going to be bringing in online clients.
No.
Overnight with 3 posts a week. It's going to be challenging within that. So you've got a market that's not confident, that requires a lot more trust. So they need more exposures. But those exposures need to be more precise because everyone can make the same generic shit.
Yeah.
Then you've got an AI model that buyers selling and an AI model that's very detectable and that everyone can read it now. So I listened to 2 or 3 podcasts. Have you heard of Stack Productions? Because I fucking hear it every 15 minutes on the P1 podcast and it does my fucking head in.
Okay.
But their goal is, so they produce the podcast.
Yep.
They obviously pay. I would assume the high-end podcasts like P1, I think they're top 2 listened F1 related podcasts in the world. I would assume they would be paying them to be on their platform. And then because as an advertiser, I want to pay to have my ad when P1 is on. But they're very localized and targeted with their ads. So like if you've heard Rogan recently, they have Aussie ads and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So I can hear the AI script in that.
Oh, absolutely.
And it blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, I agree. I spotted something the other day that I was like, this is...
Like a multi-million-dollar company and the ad read is straight out of ChatGPT.
Yeah, I can't remember where I read it from, but there was like some big company that is using... Oh, who the fuck was it? Is it Target? I don't know. I don't want to say but they were using the image generation.
Yep.
So you could see it, and it's like you can see the fudged text, and that never comes out with like actual text in the background. So the image itself in their catalog or some shit or their brochure was made from said fucking language model.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, like
it's crazy.
Loses credibility straight away.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, I think, for us, creates a challenge.
Yeah, I agree. I think the floor is raised in terms of, like, productivity, but I don't think it's actually becoming impactful. So, like, you don't know how to use social media, you don't know how to use Canva, you don't know how to use design anything. So you're using AI to lean on those things. So your production goes up. Right, so but you're still at the bottom because you're not doing. You don't know how to run a business. You don't have a marketing plan. You don't have a method. You're not. There's nothing deliberate about it. You're just like, hey, I'm using this to just do things, do stuff, right? So then the floor goes up because everybody's doing that.
Yep.
But the cream always rises to the top.
Yep.
And they're probably figuring out that we can't just automate everything with AI.
Yeah.
We need to bring a lot of personality to the business. And this is how we can use AI for scalability, efficiency, effectiveness. But these are the things we need to keep in order to show our prospect base or our market that, like, you're actually getting us.
Yeah.
And you should choose us.
The biggest issue with AI is the false sense of quality that you don't even realize is not quality. So, for example, if you asked a language model poorly, like used a shit prompt to write you a meal plan, it would be wrong.
Of course.
If you asked it to write you a program, it wouldn't be what you would write, and you get frustrated with it.
Yeah.
You're like, no, that's not right. What people don't connect that all the times that they use AI to try and make something that they know, and they're like, that's not as good as it could be because they understand the subject matter. But then they go to content and they're like, write my 7 posts for the week, and then they post it. It's like, in the last week's episode, we talked about entrepreneurship being outsourcing and small business ownership being understanding everything, and then outsourcing some of the work.
Mm.
You have to know the thing first. When
Agreed.
it comes to AI, if you don't know how to construct a post, if you don't know how to connect to your audience, to solve a problem, to communicate, to whatever it is, you can't see it in the AI.
No, of course not.
So you just post it.
Yeah.
And I think that is what the floor is now.
Mm. Yeah.
Because they write sales copy. Every single reel that goes out is an ad.
Mm.
That's not what content is.
Yeah.
Because you can't specify that this is a middle of the funnel problem solution based post that's based on an Aderosi framework to write in this and this and this and this. So it's just like, buy my thing because it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Even creatives, like they all just look the same now.
Yeah.
So you just like desensitized to this particular style of creative because you're like, well, the language model always produces the same thing. This person doesn't understand branding and, to have your own, kind of visual look as a business.
Yeah.
So you just end up getting washed into the same bucket as everybody else is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So no one sees it. So you're doing all this work. It's not even like I say all this work loosely because it's like you're still kind of not trying. You know what I mean? But you're still doing more.
Yeah,
you're doing more than you have, right?
You're producing more.
Yeah, but it's still it's at the same level of net effect almost because everyone's doing the same thing,
Correct.
so you never stand out.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't absorb anything that looks like that. I've created this on said language model that's, someone's just typed in. Like I don't even absorb what I'm just like, you made that and didn't try. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not reading it.
This is something really interesting that I heard during the week from a writer.
Mm.
If you create, so we've remade courses, we've got worksheets, we've got whatever. Do you feel less pride, fulfillment, that emotional feeling of this is done and complete and it's good if you use AI to help you do it?
Oh. Nah, I still get the same. I think more about the outcome than I do. I think about what it's going to do for people. And I'm like, all the holes filled, and that's what makes me excited.
Is that an evolution?
Probably.
Because I think I went through a phase where
we've built everything off, like writing.
our own work.
Yeah. So even everything we've done is still an extension of ground zero of
Yeah,
whatever the
of what
project
we've got.
was. So I think if I started a new project and just like lent on, I don't even think I could start a project from scratch on AI. I still think I'd have to come up with
Do it yourself first.
I think I'd still have to come up with every single area and every single thing I'd want to talk about, and then let it develop together.
Yeah.
I just don't trust it to do it in the way that I would do it.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's, lived experience too.
Yeah, I think I went through the wave.
Yeah.
Where, particularly content, which has actually been a real positive for me, because I only care about outcomes of content now.
Yes.
That's so rare do I go, that's a great post.
Yeah.
Because I didn't write it, my emotional connection to it is way lower. It's a means to an outcome. It's not a piece of me.
Yeah, I get that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So because it's not a piece of me and it's scheduled and Tan's produced it, I'm so fucking detached.
Yeah, you don't get upset if it tanks. You're just like, okay, this didn't work. I've got to try a different strategy.
Correct.
Yeah, I take that approach. I think the more you post, you have to have that mentality.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, then you don't post next week.
Yeah.
You're like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, because you got crushed.
Yeah, you're like, what's the point of putting all that effort?
And also because it's a piece of you.
Yeah,
And people
take
didn't
it as
like
a personal
it, so
hit.
they don't like you.
I got 6 likes on this post. Like, I'm just gonna go play in the traffic. It's like
Yeah.
you can't have that mentality. You got to sort of like, all right, get better.
Yeah. So I think that's helped a lot.
Yeah.
But there was definitely content that I made for the course and a few other bits and pieces that I didn't walk away just being like, man, this document is something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I just didn't have that
I have that still.
until I made the marketing content. So
Yeah.
the organic and the paid courses, I was like, what I had to pull out of my brain yes, I used AI on all the worksheets. When you look at them, AI. But what I had to pull out of my brain to get that on paper, I was like,
Yeah.
this is a moment.
I think that's how it should be used, though.
Agreed.
It's like you're always working together. You're never just like, this thing's working for me.
It's a tool, not an employee.
Yeah, you've got to have all of the framework and the net outcome at the end in your mind before you go into using it. Because if you don't, it's just going to make you
shit.
Yeah, and it'll just convince you that whatever it's created is what you need, because you don't have a framework or a net outcome. So whatever it makes you just like, cool, this is it.
Yeah.
And that's how you get found out.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are your repeat things that you use AI for?
I will use it to write captions is probably the biggest one.
Yep.
Like, I also use it to write my captions, but it's only because it formulates in proper English. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, write it at this level. Mm-hmm. It knows my ideal client, knows, everything. I've got what is it? How many pages? Like 15 pages we have, like our ultimate doc on like each of our clients. So it has all of that stuff in it, but I won't be like, write me a caption. I'll be like, this is the topic. This is the outcome. This is what I want explained. This is the thing that needs to hit home. It obviously has the content style that we need to write in. So I've kind of done all the work. It's just putting it together and being like, this is, and even like sometimes I've had conversations with it about, I don't like this like disruptive text, like how it's just one line. I'm like, write like a fucking person. And then it pushed back and said, if you were reading on your phone, would you prefer to read 2 lines at a time? And I was like, all right, so how can we meet in the middle here? Yeah. Because I'm like, I don't write like that. So yeah, like you kind of need to know what you want to get out of it, but then you also need to be receptive to some of the things that kind of come back as inputs, right? So yeah, content creation's the biggest one. Honestly, I have a lot of conversations with it just about stuff. Yep. Yeah, I don't get it to write my programs. It's just something I really enjoy. Yeah. And I've never
even thought of doing it.
I've got a good system, man.
Yeah.
Like I've got a good chain. Because all I would end up doing
wouldn't be faster.
But all I'd end up doing is putting the same system into
parameters.
So I'm like, hey, this is how I think.
Yeah.
And it'd just go,
here's my known at 9-hour program course. Can you study it, please?
And it'd just be like, this person, this recovery score, this goal, this frequency. These are the objectives, like priority 1, 2, and 3. Everything else is maintenance volume. I think maintenance volume is this much. Yeah. Okay. It's like, it's already done it. So I already have it here. So I don't do it for programming. And then, like a lot of the stuff in Standard, I'm like, all right, it'll be more, I need to do this. This is the key objective. I just can't see it right now. So help me get there. And then we'll just ebb and flow.
So content, and I'm going to actually go through my prompts so you guys can see the level of detail that we're running at with this shit, because I'm seeing people do it and get it remarkably wrong, which is unfortunate. So I want to help. That's probably the number one. Then I use it a lot for metric assessment.
Yep.
So with ads, with expectations in terms of like, my landing page got this many views. This is what percentage should I expect of people who opt in? What's the acceptable range for DM responses? What's the fucking percentage of this I should expect? Because you're getting caught up like, this isn't fucking working. Instead of doing that, what range should I be in? Well, your landing page follower rate should be 5%. Fuck, it's 2. I should care about that. Or, what's my lead to sale? It should be 5%, mine's 25. Okay, we're fine. All the other metrics actually don't matter. So it's just working all of that out. Yeah. Because it's like, who do you ask that question?
And it's easy to find.
So I use that a lot. And then in projects, I make SOPs for the team a lot. Yeah. So it's like, there's 3 of us that are building, we're doing a new funnel, which requires a landing page, a video, ads, email sequences, GHLs, fucking DMs. There's 18 moving parts that 3 people need to come together to create. Yeah. This is everything that needs to happen, and I'll just talk to it. Some of my voice messages can be 15 minutes. Yeah. I need you to take what I'm about to say and put it all into chronological order for someone to build it. And then I'll be like, oh, and they need to do this. Oh, and this needs to happen. And fuck, oh, that I got to do that. I got to do that. And it'll just be like, this is your project.
Yeah.
Mad. They're probably the 3 that I use it the most for.
Yeah.
And then I do the theory conversation thing too.
Yeah. The other one would be resource creation because I create resources for the programs.
Yeah.
So if there's a followed framework that I don't want anyone to deviate from, that's where I'll make a GPT now.
Yep.
But if it's not a framework where I'm like, do exactly this, then it'll be a prompt.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think that's where it works best off. Like some prompts work best off memory of the current language model.
Yep.
And then GPTs work better off this is how to do it.
Yep.
And don't deviate. So that's how overusing AI with the guys in the programs. That's how I've been able to distinguish. Because I was like, got GPT mad at one point, and I was like, fucking GPTs were everything. And I was like, it's not.
Yeah.
Not it.
Because it fell behind as well. The prompts were sort of...
Well, you got to keep updating.
Yeah. The GPT
but you got to keep updating the prompts too, to be fair. But, like, yeah.
And you can carry a GPT to... you can carry a prompt to a different platform.
Correct.
I think that's really beneficial.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big on prompts. So...
Prompts are good if you're good at prompts. Just...
The best thing about getting good at creating prompts is just ask it.
Agreed.
How do I make the best prompt for this?
Yeah.
So just for context, how we got here. We have the Ultimate Doc, which is one of the early things that people create when they're going to start making content. So we have a niche, early introduce fundamentals of your niche. Then we go and do a 20 question. I think there's actually an episode on it.
Yep.
20 questions on this. Now we go make your Ultimate Doc, which is a 15-page demographics, psychographics, motivations, pain points, solution. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Really, really in depth. That just, by the way, we wrote without AI the first time.
Yeah.
We have done this by hand, spreadsheet, 100 pain points written out, highlighted if we have the solution, highlighted in red if we don't, fix it, all done manually. Then I also gave it 5 podcast transcripts. If you don't have a podcast, any long form writing you've done, if you're recording your consults and your check-ins. I think I'd said in the framework 3 consultations or 10 check-ins.
Yep.
Depending on the length, you get the transcripts. This is going to help you create.
This
your
is
tone
how
of
I
voice.
speak.
Correct.
Yep.
We also have a writing framework that we have a preference for. It's called Atarosi, which is just a way to set things out.
Yeah.
Like you said, I actually got some pushback when I made this new one. It was like, if you use that every single time, people are going to get burnt with it. So try something else. And I was like, cool. Do my second post in that format.
Yep.
What else did I give it? Our Q&As.
Yep.
All of our summaries.
Yep.
I did that, and I did one of my one-on-one coachings, downloaded all of their stuff just to be like, this is what actually happens in the trenches. And it was just the Zoom summaries for that.
Yeah. The last thing I'd say to do is write, give it parameters of how you want it to write and how you don't want it to write.
So that is in here as well.
Oh, yeah.
So if I go through my content prompt, it is currently 10 pages. That's the prompt to write the content before I've put in what I want for the week. So we've got tone of voice, who's writing, how Ben actually talks, speech patterns pulled from a full read through of transcripts, how he explains things, how he tells stories, how he sets terms, how much swearing, emojis, what reading level. Mine set to year 8 because it's business content. If I was doing B2C content, I'd actually have maybe 10 years old, third grade reading level, I think is the average
grade 3.
person. Then we've got band patterns. So M dashes, it's not about X, it's about Y, the contradictory stuff, marketing vocab, hollow intensifiers, formal transition words, bunch of shit in here. Then I've got band patterns on top of that. So the rule of 3 stacking, that's gone. Colon used for dramatic pause, gone. Rhetorical questions, gone. Every slide or paragraph opening with the same word, here's the thing, gone.
I fucking hate that. Well, you don't need XYZ. You need XYZ. I'm like, oh my God.
Neat. So things like 3 reasons you give away failed or 5 mistakes, banned. Has to be deeper than that.
Yeah.
Links, hook check. Every hook must name the audience, the specific outcome, not just the topic.
Yep.
Check against the calibration table in part B before continuing. Write in the way Ben talks in podcast transcripts, not the way a content writer would summarize what Ben said. That line really fucking changed the output that I was getting. Part B, audience. So this is our ICA. Personal trainers working in health clubs, paying rent, capped income by the hours on the gym floor, genuinely good at coaching, technically strong, decent retention, cares about clients, has never been taught the business side. They want to go online. Verbatim language to use about them, what actually triggers them emotionally, reality check to write from, not against. So the whole like they're not lazy thing. Ad ready specificity. So every post that goes out needs to be worthy of being a top of funnel ad. So if it's too vague and it doesn't tie into the audience and it's assuming knowledge, it's no good.
Yeah.
So it checks that. Polarization is a feature. It's got weak topics versus strong topics. So it's got examples of, so this mentality cost me years of progress versus this mentality cost me years of progress as a personal trainer in my business. For example, the writing frameworks. We have the ADOROSI, so attract, disrupt, inform, recommend, overcome, summary, invite is how we put together a lot of our stuff. Structure 2 is hook, step slides, and invite. And then we go to D, carousel and engagement, and follow ad rules. So how we actually put those together, what each slide is, what it looks like. Then how the email is written, how the content is written. Then we get down to the content. So I have content type. It's a short result post. What stage of the funnel is it? It's a bottom of funnel. The input method is paste raw client feedback. Next, entertainment reel, top of funnel, fill in the brief below for 12 pieces of content that I produce per week. Then...
And then...
We've got each post itself, and this is the game changer. All of that stuff might sound overwhelming.
Oof, you said game changer.
I'm fired. I'm saying too much AI talk. I'm using AI talk. If all of that sounds overwhelming, I understand. I've developed this over 12 months to get to the level of depth that we have now. One thing that stood out in a call during the week with one of my clients was like, this is my topic for the week, and these are the posts that I want you to write. And it would just write them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not writing your content. You're not using AI to help you write your content. AI is writing it for you. AI is really bad at it. The market demands way more personalization right now than what it can produce. If you were in fucking plumbing, you probably crush.
I see him now, and I'm like, this is gonna slap, and it's trash.
It's shit.
Even like hospitality.
Yeah.
Just like, you guys have it so easy.
Here's the truth. Our martinis are better.
Yeah. 400,000 emojis, tick emoji, fire emoji everywhere. Like, I hope it slaps, Queen.
So I have an intro, so like our short results, like the client, the win, the contrast, and then the quote. I've got to input all those.
Yeah.
Then, so say like the podcast carousel, it can read our transcript, it pulls it, but it asks me, what's the specific angle we're talking about? Yeah. So on the podcast, we talked about writing our prompt. I want you to write a checklist on whether a prompt is good or not. That's what I want you to focus in this on for. Hook must include PT and personal trainer. I write all the hooks. I don't let AI write the hooks because it's the most important part and it's the thing it's the least good at. Yeah. Is it already filmed? What's the C word? What's the CTA? Who's the target audience? And it goes through all 6 of my posts. And then from those 6 posts, it'll write the emails and write the podcast reminders and write my story CTAs off the back of it. And then it's got a task. So do this and then make sure you check this, and this before you tell me that it's done.
It's a lot better than what you said before. Write my post on this topic.
I want to talk about nutrition. Can you write me a post, please? Yeah. There's so much in getting AI to work well for you.
Yeah.
It took 90 minutes on top of a framework that I already had on top of a framework I already had on top of a framework I already had.
Yeah, correct.
So it's not a set and forget.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That's the end of the episode because the buzzer went off.
Mm.
I'm just deciding how giving I'm feeling.
You're looking pretty generous just from over here.
So I feel like if you listen to this podcast and you quote that this podcast was the one that listened to you, they were like, it's time. I've got to do a planning call with the boys. I'll give you my prompt complete. So then you can just take this, give it to your AI and say, here's all my information, update this. And then you'll have what took us 12 months to make. Just because you came to the call.
I wouldn't mind having that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you
Will you
after.
give it to me too?
Send it to you after. In that call, we'll go through everything that's going on in your business right now, find the biggest obstacle, solve that obstacle, and show you the pathway to the next step. And if you like it, you will want to work with us. If you don't, you won't, and I'll still be okay. For now, I just need you to like or comment or subscribe or do something to engage with the episode because it really affects the metrics and how many people actually get to see it, and that makes us feel better when we do our data on a Monday. And when we ask our AI to assess all of our progress and how we're doing on a week-to-week basis, we'd like our AI to tell us good stuff. Thank you for listening. Again, in the DMs, glad to be hearing from everyone, so keep checking in with me if you are listening to the pod. So many people are like testing me. So they follow, and they're like, because I talk about the DMs so much, they're like,
is he going to do it?
what's he going to send me?
What's he going to do it?
Yeah, it's so much pressure.
Yeah.
So keep jumping into the DMs, having a chat. I'm enjoying catching up with everyone that's listening to the pod. We've got one more episode to record. Pray for us. Don't forget, we do have a second podcast. It's called Barbells and Banter. I spoke to someone this week that was like, you have another one?
Oh, no,
and I was like, yes, we do.
Absolutely. It's terrible marketing on our behalf.
Yeah, we're doing shit.
And the numbers are pretty good over there too, so they could be even better. Fuck me.
Yeah. So make sure every Wednesday we drop Barbells and Banter, which is our training focused podcast.
Yeah, I think it's talk shit focused with a bit of training, but sure.
Yeah. It's a lot more of like, if you enjoyed Jason talking about shitting himself at the start of the episode, you'll love Barbells and Banter.
Unhinged to the max.
All right, guys. See you next week.